Now we looks like we've come now, Mr. McCall, to the final segment. I would imagine.
Well, as a matter of fact, we still have over another 50 segments to go. Nope, just joking.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, but it sounds like we've not. We have not seen or heard the last of you. Um, we see now that there are. Oh my goodness, quite a bit of segments have been taken up off of your out of your lair here, and I happen to see there being some other parts here.
Oh yes, that right there is a book I created about 14 years ago called Broken Dreams. See, I'm a poet, so I said, why stop there? I create poems and I create the illustration to go with each poem. You know, for example, this is a really crazy poem here, and it goes on and deals with a variety of subjects. And again, there's one here I want to show you also, if I could get to it. It deals with lots of stuff, like, for example, we could get, very in detail as far as for the ones. So not every poem has intense illustration. Sometimes a simple illustration could just mean a simple tree.
Uh-huh.
So we deal with a lot of stuff. That's Broken Dreams there, and that's a book there.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely, I'll probably want to get this book published because it's a very meaningful book to me.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So this one right here is about a guy at sea here. This guy at sea is called Sailor, and I'll read it real quickly. I have 3 kids and a wife, but I haven't seen them in years. I work long and hard and don't have time to care. I'm like my father, you see. I'm a sailor. I never really knew him, but I did see him once or twice. I'm like my father, you see. I'm a sailor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. These right here, again, I'm not too familiar with these cards here. These are Lucy Rigg, Lucy and Me. And these are cards from back in 1987. And I don't know if these are collector's items. And once again, this is another one of my wonderful abilities to come across unique items that are wrapped in specific ways. So I don't know if this is a collector's item or if it isn't. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else?
Let me see if now you were mentioning something about another concept. I think it was a virtual reality concept
Yes.
having to do with the demise of an individual.
Well, I created a couple of concepts. One virtual reality concept called Kill Yourself, where it allows a participant to witness their own death in any way that they want. A lot of people always say, well, geez, what would it be like to see myself get killed or whatever? So this right here, you see, a lot of people think that virtual reality is a video game. It's a game. When all virtual reality is, it's an alternate reality. So just as clearly as you see me, that's just as clear as you see whatever you see in a video game, in a virtual reality concept. So it's like, ever look at a surveillance camera, and you see a guy walking out of a store, you go, geez, that guy looks like me. That's exactly how real it is. You see yourself walking out of a bank, and you get yourself riddled full of bullets, and like, wow, So that's one concept. The other concept is the VRC program that I created, and this is a virtual vocation reality program. This game is geared towards, the guy that just can't seem to find the money to take his significant other to that wonderful trip to Disney World, or it's geared towards a middle-aged couple that are afraid of airplanes. So it's like you're sitting around the table and your son says, geez, Dad, what does France look like? You say, geez, son, guess what? After supper, me, you, the kids, hell, why not even the dog? We all go to France together. So you could go to France, you could go to Disney World without leaving the sanctuary of your living room. The third concept which I created is what we do is we will come to a client's private residence. We'll film their reality with a real video camera. We go to a third world country where there's like a disaster or atrocity being taken. We take that reality and we combine it with your reality. So therefore, it's like you're sitting right here and you're playing with the glasses. Next thing you hear gunshots, you look outside your window and you see guys rushing through your sanctuary with submachine guns. You know, so I mean, it's intense. You know, but not only that, but to end it, I also create franchises, you know, for companies, which is unique, you know, and so it's just a variety of things that I have my hands tied into.
We have more time. We have more time. So continue if there's anything that you'd want to add. We have
Okay.
a lot
Okay.
of time left. So just take your time.
Well, one of the things that I want to make known for the small person, you know, a person that says basically that all of his life, one of the things that big companies like to say is, no, it can't be done. And the reason why they say that, because a lot of the big companies don't like change. And that's why, of course, a lot of the foreign companies are practically smashing us in every single market there is. Because the big companies over here don't want to grow. When they see a gifted a talent, they don't want anything to do with it. When you look at the Tuckermobile, a guy that created a revolutionary car back in 1957, the Tuckermobile once again, Ford, General Motors, all these big companies didn't want to have anything to do with them. In fact, they wanted to run them out of business. Instead of aiding with them, stand behind them for the good of production, they ran the poor guy out of business. You know, so the thing is, if a big company says it can't be done, you say, why can't it be done? If they say we won't help you, guess what? Don't give up. Instead of create 2 or 3 characters, create thousands. Instead of create one script right, create thousands. Instead of creating one comic book, create thousands. You know, and make your way. Bulldoze your way through the door just to get to the top. It can be done. You know, and just don't give up. You know.
Just don't give up.
No, I mean, why? I mean, if you have all the talent, if you're only skilled in 1 or 2 areas, then go back to school and study 6 or 7 other areas. It's like me. I say, well, I speak English, I speak Spanish. Why stop there when I can learn French? Why stop there when I can learn German? Why stop there when I can learn Russian? Sooner or later, somebody's going to go, wow, open a door for this kid. You know, because we're living in a day and age of information warfare. People capitalize off of what you do not know. So the less you know, the more money someone else is going to make off you.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and we will hopefully, certainly, be hearing much more of you in future times. So this has been Michael McCall in his lair, and we'll be signing off at this point. Good day.